Hey guys, in this Star Wars Outlaws episode I'm going to talk you through how to find and unlock the Scavenger Expert. Same as with all the experts, finishing a series of quests for the Scavenger will instantly unlock a new ability for K, giving us access to 5 more new abilities, and there is some more loot along the way which I want to show you as well. Now let's get going, punch it! So right after you complete the main storyline quest called Droidsmith on the planet Akiva, you are given expert intel on the Scavenger, which you can find and then start tracking from your journal. So first we need to locate Temmin the Scavenger. For more info on his whereabouts, first you will have to travel to this small mountain village called Sashin on Akiva. A small note of caution: if this is the first time you've been to Akiva, be aware that there are several large bodies of water around and that, contrary to what you might think, your speeder cannot hover over it. So in order to get to this village you need to make sure you stay on the road and not take a wrong turn, because you can easily end up in the water. But we'll have this problem solved by the end of the video. When you arrive in Sashin, talk to the 2 women standing near these crates outside the local bar. They will lead you to step 2 in a chain called off scrapping. Before we move on, there's a chance to pick up some bonus content here along our route to the next waypoint, which will just take 5 minutes extra. It involves a paint job for our speeder and a merchant that sells some valuable key parts plus a superior waist belt, but that will cost quite a bit of resources as you can see here. But now, knowing the cost, you can of course decide if it's worth the small detour. You can choose whether or not you want to pick up any of it. Doing so now will save you time from not having to double back at some point. If you do, talk to this guy at the entrance of the village for that paint job and take a seat here at the cantina to get some intel on that merchant. Open your map and make your way to this area next to the lake. The easiest way to get there is go through the Imperial territory to the northwest and then follow the trail south. Don't think you're on the wrong quest, because the quest tracker's waypoint will say Mount Salassa, but that's just a general area in which you'll find Temmin. It'll update as soon as you get closer to the location on the map. Because you're about to be in a fight, if you prefer to have some distance instead of landing right in the middle of it, as you're following the road, get off your bike to the left of the road at around 150 to 100 meters in from the waypoint. Once you arrive, take out the bandits and then talk to the Scavenger. Don't worry, these guys aren't affiliated with any faction, so you won't take a hit on your standing by fighting them. You've now resolved the intel chain and received the expert quest to unlock Temmin. He's going to provide you with the ability to enable your speeder to cross bodies of water and not sink to the bottom instantly, like what you might have encountered before when you first arrived on Akiva. Part 1 is to go to this island group out in the lake to locate a shuttle that's carrying the quest item you need. As you approach it from the right, there will be a ramp just around the corner. Go up these 2 ramps to reach the main island. Now I don't want to spoil this next part of the quest, which is nice to experience yourself for the first time. I thought it was a cool sequence, so go ahead and see where the natural flow of the island takes you. Just before you go to the next waypoint again, unless you want to land right in the middle of a firefight, get off your speeder at around 50 meters out just as your journal updates. And now you have that typical choice to make: go in stealthy or guns blazing. Now I didn't include a small walkthrough of this part as opposed to most of my other videos, because it's a small number of enemies, a small area, and I trust you'll be more than fine. Important side note here: attacking these guys will actually hurt your standing, specifically with the HUD, so take that in consideration. Once you've recovered the quest item, fast travel to Mira Spaceport and meet up with Temmin to get the Hydro Repulsor ability unlocked, so you can now finally permanently cross water without sinking. You can acquire the Electroshock prod from him as well, which I highly recommend you do, because it's great at taking down elite enemies such as droids and even death troopers. So if you want to see the fastest way to get it unlocked, check out my guide for that here. And that's it for this one. Like the video if you've enjoyed watching, and now is also the perfect time to subscribe to not miss any of the Star Wars Outlaws and other sci-fi gaming content I will be releasing next. It's free and it goes a long way in supporting the channel, which I highly appreciate. Now thanks for watching, have fun gaming, and see you next time.